Hi and welcome here at Enforce Tac TV 2025, your digital version of the Enforce Tac. And today and now we are very happy to be here at Lindnerhof booth. Björn, thank you very much for having us.
Pleasure.
Yes. So how was the show so far?
Well, it was quite busy as we are here on our home grounds.
Yeah.
So we've got a lot of clients here, really a lot of clients, which we have to talk through and get new projects running or talk through old projects and show them if new stuff like here we've got, and so that's quite
busy, but it was a great experience so far, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
I understand. So many of you know Lindnerhof, and then show us what is the new stuff here for the customers out there.
Yeah, so I will show you now two new things on this side. So we've got here a weapon retention system for all military or also law enforcement free fall parachuting systems.
All right.
So like when I
what
did
is the
my
problem?
jumping,
Perhaps explain what would be the problem if you have a weapon when you do jumping.
Yeah, exactly. So when I was still in the military and was doing free fall, we used to carry our rifles we took already this thing around our upper body and then we took it through the leg loops of the chute system.
Oh, and that's...
Exactly. And the second fastening system was the chest harness.
Okay.
So it was actually attached to your parachute system. So once you are in flight, so of course not in free flight time, there you don't need your weapon at all because you are traveling quite fast. But once then you are hanging on your chute, if you are really in some stupid situation, somebody is shooting at you, you can't really do anything because the weapon is tucked away here. And the next moment you are on the ground and you land it safely, you still need quite a long time to get your weapon free.
Is it still, because you said it's like inside the system?
Yeah, it's on the side.
It sounds like malfunctioning. Could it be like with the parachute?
No,
or it's not a problem?
No, that's not a problem.
But you get faster to your weapon with the new system?
Exactly. So we've got this weapon retention system, which allows you to have the weapon in front of your chest. And you can at all times deploy it. So you can take it out by just pulling one cord and then you've got it free. So of course you should still wear your weapon sling somewhere attached, because if you pull it and you don't hold onto your weapon, it will be gone.
All right, the weapon retention system, now we are keen to know like how it works.
Yeah, exactly. So we've got actually, first of all, 4 straps where this whole system is attached, so you can really have it tight in front of your chest. So in this example here, we've got a problem. We've got a normal civilian parachute on his back, where the normal D-rings are lacking, which you've got on all the military chutes. You've got D-rings where you've got your extra equipment, you can attach it, etc. So that's why these are now just around the harness. They are not in the D-rings, and that's why this is also loose. So normally they are more high up. You can adjust them quite strongly so that it's really stable in front of your chest while jumping out, because imagine falling without a chute in the free fall phase onto the earth. You don't want anything what is in the way or gets like a metal piece slapped around your head.
I see.
So, and the other 2 are going on the underside to the lower D-rings, and then to deploy it, as I said, it only needs 1 pull and marked red. So also quite big, so you can feel it, because being on the chute in a dark environment with NVGs, you don't have close vision. You've got gloves, exactly. So I will quickly show you how to deploy it. So of course, first of all, I would always hold my weapon on the handle as usual, and then
wait, before you pull, it can be attached both hand sides, of course, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Because you can
turn it around.
Sides. Okay, that's not a problem at all.
Yeah, exactly. What side you prefer, and then once you pull the handle like this, you see already here is the cord which holds it, and now it's like freely out of it, right? Of course, this is now brand new, so it's still a little bit more tighter than usual.
Still okay,
but as you saw,
you have a different grip if you have it in front of you and you just pull it. Very
like
good.
Just
but it's very fast.
Exactly.
And
very fast, and what you see directly here, there are no parts which you must take care of, which will be falling to the ground. All the straps, they are attached to your harness. The main retention system is still attached on this side, and even the pulling handle is also attached to the cord, so you can't
nothing
lose
falls
anything.
down
Nothing
okay,
will
perfect.
fall down, right?
Yeah, okay.
And yeah.
And it works with
Quite easy to
most
use.
of the weapon systems.
Yes.
So and you can use it both sides. I think this is important for everyone. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right.
All right.
Thank you very much for showing us.
So the second thing is actually the Tandem airbag.
Okay.
So the Tandem airbag
Sounds like a bike, and if you fall down. No. Okay. Tandem.
Almost.
Okay.
Yeah. So airbag.
Yeah.
So. As the name says it,
Yeah.
a bag full of air, and
Yeah.
the idea is behind it, or not the idea, the request from a military customer was because once you are deploying in a tandem operation, so there's a tandem master who's having the shoot on a system, then in this kind of environment or in this kind of situation, you get an expert in front of you.
But he's not experienced in perhaps parachuting,
Exactly,
right? Okay.
right.
And that's the problem.
So,
it's like
like a
external
turret
weight.
or a doctor and stuff like this.
Yeah,
you know.
okay.
So they're really very specific, and they need to be on the ground.
Okay.
So then you've got two major things. It could be unknown environment.
Okay.
So you don't know how the ground is like.
I see. Okay.
You know, how big are the rocks? Of course, you've got satellite images, etc.
Okay.
But you don't really were there before.
Yeah.
And the second thing is normally like special operations, nighttime. So nighttime, you don't know what the environment is like, and in a hostile environment.
Are there actually like researches that there have been like injuries or problems with this? Okay, okay. This is the solution for that problem,
exactly.
Right? Okay.
Because you almost get already in training when you are jumping tandem in training. You also get once in a while some injuries because you are not landing like if you are jumping solo, like flaring, having the chute stopping you just before ground, and you can just walk away and get the rid of your chute.
This is not possible with
as a tandem passenger and the master, they are landing on their butt, literally. So they lift up their legs. You can see it, you know, also
I
civilian
see the
time,
videos.
and they really land on their butt. So normally in training circumstances, you would always try to find a grassy area. You know what you normally would also do. But as I said, there still happens some accidents.
Landing on the butt is bad for your back, or something really bad could happen. Okay, I understand.
And so this tandem airbag is deployed just on your final leg, so not already up 1,000 meters up in the air. So on your final leg, then you deploy it. It falls down, and the air
and it's self-inflating, right?
Exactly.
It's not gas or something.
No, you don't need any gas.
Okay.
So
like
that's very easy. You can pack it again by yourself. So, of course, on a chute, you always have forward motion, right? Except if you've got so strong headwind that you don't have any forward motion, but still the wind is coming ahead, and that will blow up this air cushion actually, right? And it's underneath the passenger as well as the tandem master.
I see.
So
both
underneath,
are protected.
both of them are protected. They are landing on their butts. The air inlet is closed automatically by the air, so it won't escape fastly, and it will be released slowly, so you really have a soft landing.
Okay, and you don't need any extra training because you do exactly the same but with the airbag. So,
exactly, you don't need any extra training.
Okay,
you just attach it, you just deploy it, and you are landing directly on it.
Wow, that's actually really good. Like really an innovation to make it safer for the passenger and the tandem master themselves.
Yeah,
Great.
exactly.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So what else do you want to show us? What would be the next thing?
This guy, nothing.
Yeah?
So after here, we'll go around the corner. We've got some backpacks there.
All right. Oh, backpacks. That's my that's my cup of tea. And we will move, and we will be back in a couple of seconds. And we are back here at Lindnerhof. And today now we are talking about the heavy loads. And nobody likes carrying heavy loads or doing infantry stuff. You know, it always looks cool in the pictures, but if you have the backpack on your shoulders, it always sucks. But with these systems, you can embrace the suck because it makes it a little more easier, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So we've got here the heavy load carrying equipment. So as you said, a heavy load has to be carried from A to B, and normally back to A again, right? Right. Don't forget that one. Yeah. And the more comfortable you can carry a heavy load, the more able you will be in your actual task on target, right?
Okay, I understand.
Exactly. Yeah. So, and we've got a very modular system here. So the Beast, as it's also called. Yeah. So we've got a modular system to carry heavy loads. which we have showed already in previous shows.
Yeah.
So what we are presenting here and actually launching is the upgraded version.
Okay.
So we still have our Beast as it was,
Yeah.
but you can upgrade it now with the other load carrying device.
Right.
So of course, especially in the soldier systems, you as a soldier in an infantry, you're not going out for only one night. You probably will be going out for a few nights or even few weeks or months. So of course you need your personal equipment to take along. So even if you're having a heavy load, which won't be a hammer,
but what could it be, for example?
Weapon systems. So we've got machine guns, heavy weapon system, mortars, grenade launchers. We've got also anti-tank weapons. You know, they can be attached with this modular system here, right?
So the old system was when you have like a backpack and you have to carry, for example, the Panzerfaust. Then you put it under the top lid and it sucks. It's no fun at all because it's away from your bag, and here you can carry it straight on your bag.
Yeah.
And you can go out. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So you've got really the heavyweight as close as possible to your back.
Yeah.
So you don't have this torsion forces, which are really
or if you,
weakening all your muscles.
Or if you
internally.
move through the woods and you have like, you know,
sticking out.
Sticking out, it's no fun at all. Okay, so it is straight mounted, but you can do whatever you want to.
You can do how you like
modular,
it, exactly.
Right? Okay.
As it is modular.
Exactly.
And now, as I said, in the infantry, for example, you need to take your personal equipment along.
Exactly.
You need some cold
Socks,
weather
underwear.
clothing, socks, underwear. If it's raining, you need some Gore-Tex stuff.
Yeah.
So. And you need to carry it along. You can't always take a guy who's carrying your equipment and his own. So you need to take it along.
Yeah.
Of course, you can split it up a little bit underneath the group, but taking everything just to one person wouldn't work.
Yeah.
So that's why we have actually these two load carriers, which you can put now over here. Okay. So I will show you
like
now.
A rucksack system you can put on here, right?
Yeah, exactly. So we've got a 55 liter and a 30 liters. So we show it as an example now with the 30 liters. So as you see, it's now only with your, like you would go out with a pillow inside. It looks heavy, but it's not. Exactly.
So you need a pillow, you know, sleeping is important.
Most important. And then you've got straps on the side. So on each side.
Let's show from this side and they can see it.
All right, let's go to the other side. So you've got these straps. You have installed these buckles here because these loops are always on the Beast system, so you just take on the straps,
and you could also
you can shift, and on the other side as well, and then on the you can have it really tight, and you've got on the front side also two
for your load lifters, for example.
So one is here and one is there. So as you see, you've got now 6 straps attaching your load over the heavy load. Right?
So this is not designed for like have water or ammunition. So this is more for like sustainment, warm gear, as what you said. Okay?
Exactly.
Okay.
So but a lot of volume, but less weight.
Okay. Yeah. Awesome. That is really interesting and makes it a lot easier to carry like the heavy shit. Okay.
Yeah. Exactly.
Great. Okay.
So it's really a modular system. As I said, you get it in 2 different sizes, which you can put over it depending on what you need to take along.
Let's show the big one too, because it's basically the same, right?
Yes, exactly. Okay. So basically it's the same. But this one is, as I said, now the 55 liters. So you can have the top lid also extendable, so you can put even more volume inside. If you're not happy, then you've got a front loading system or top loading.
And you can also access from the sides, or
you have also access from the sides.
Nice.
And you've got on the sides the laser cut. So you still have the possibility to add some extra pouches to it to get some more space or some special small stuff where you need some fast access. Exactly.
Very nice.
And this is not even it. So to keep up the modularity, you can put either of them directly to the frame. You know, of course, from the Beast, you've got a frame, and then you've got the loads, right? We just quickly remove it here. So you've got the frame, and you've got the plate to put on the heavy load. which can be easily removed and maybe refitted with a different heavy load. So if you are, for example, a police unit and you are having different missions, so you always know, you've got now active shooter scenario. So you will take some other weapons along. If you've got some other kind of
so you could
operation.
also prepare different plates with different weapons, and you can put
and you just put them onto the frame.
I see.
So you don't need to buy then 10 different backpacks as a complete. You only buy 10 plates and one frame. So
but this with the backpacks, right?
And now you can remove it. So you just pull this pin technique, which I have already showed, and you can put now the backpack directly onto the frame.
And you have a good external frame.
And then you've got a very sturdy external frame. So then, of course, it makes sense to put some heavy stuff into your load, right?
Of course.
But it's really then again very comfortable to wear.
Okay, great. Yeah, really, that's a cool system.
Yeah.
Okay, and speaking of backpacks.
Exactly. Then, of course, we've got another backpack. This is actually,
talking backpacks, I'm sorry, I'm into it, okay.
Exactly. So now we've got here, again, the 30-liter backpack, but this time attached already to a frame. So it's not a removable frame, as we have just shown. So this is now a fixed frame. Also, of course, not as high, sturdy, etc. because in the 30 liters you won't take up now a heavy machine gun or a really heavy load, which needs to be ultra stable, right?
You still have the laser cut on the side, so you could go up to perhaps like 60, 70 liters if you want to, and then still it's good enough to carry. Okay,
exactly.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So that's it. So you're stepping into the backpack game, and
exactly.
And you produce them
but very specialized backpacks, very specialized, very modular systems.
All right.
So that will be another step ahead.
Okay, great. So thank you very much. For you out there, comments. Do you like the backpacks? What would you say? Well, what is your favorite backpack? Hit the like button, subscribe, and as always, come back. Björn, thank you very much for having us.
Pleasure.
Great.
Nice having you here. See you.